I think I learned this the hard way. And that was to stop forcing things. I learned that the hard way. I spent a lot of my life, I guess, just being eager. Like I guess I had a real eager childhood. Like I was always taught to go for what you wanted, and I kind of used that throughout the course of just navigating through my life socially, through business wise, and every basically every aspect of my life. And it wasn't until recently, probably might be like a year ago, till I realized that like there's certain things that you just need to stop forcing. And I'm sure there's something that you could think of right now that comes to your mind of in the back of your head that you've been forcing this topic. Whether that may be, a friendship, whether that be a relationship, whether that be a job that you're not really destined for, whether that be just anything. Honestly, there will come a point in your life to where you'll realize that, hey, you might be doing too much. You probably gonna sit back one day and just be like, you know what, I think I'm doing too much, let me chill out. Because eventually, you're gonna wear yourself out. And until that time comes, you're not gonna really make the conscious decision to stop until you listen to a video like this. So what it do, y'all? It's your boy Truth OTW. You feel me? We on day 42. Yes. No, we're on day 41. Again, we got 4 more days left to the halfway point. 90 videos for 90 days. Hopefully y'all doing good. And hopefully y'all growing and learning from these videos. Hopefully, again, I thank you for y'all that take the time out to comment and show love and support, because again, it do take time to make these videos, and I am dedicating a certain part of my life to you guys. And not to say y'all owe me nothing, because obviously this is all voluntary and I just do it for the love of it. And but it is nice to see when you guys like show that y'all care and show that y'all really appreciate a guy like me. So yeah, thank y'all for that. And without further ado, this topic will be stop forcing it. Just stop forcing it. It's simple as that. So we're gonna get into this video. Let's go. The first time, I guess the first moment I realized when forcing things would continue to be a habit had I not got a hold on it was probably when I was around like 15 years old, and 15 or 16. It was this girl that I liked. And at that age, I had kind of developed into a mindset of I already kind of know how women will act if they like you or if they don't. And I kind of already had a lot of the basic skills down that most people that I know, most dudes that I know now, they ain't even learned it yet. So I think I had like a good amount of knowledge at that age. And so, it was not like I was starting from a blank sheet. But anyways, it was this girl that I liked. And it was a situation to where, we would talk and it would be good. It would be great energy. And then we wouldn't talk. And then so, me knowing what I knew, I'm like, okay, I'm sure she probably just trying to play hard to get. So I'm gonna give her some pull, and then I'm gonna come back. And so it was kind of that game for a long time, and it lasted for like a year and a half. It's just there would be moments to where we would really be like in a good stage, in a good point in our life. And then like the next week, it'll just drop like cold turkey. It'll just be like I'm talking to a whole different girl. And so, at that time, me realizing these, like noticing what's going on, I'm thinking like, what? It's probably something, I don't know what it is. I never once started with something that I was doing. I just chalked it up to like whatever she might got something going on in her life. So, I'ma just let her do her thing, but I'ma still kind of like stay around to see like if it changes or not. So, slowly but surely, it eventually, again, the same process, like shit, we be good, then we stop talking for months. And we start up talking again, great energy, stop talking for months. We start talking again, low energy, then stop talking again. So just kind of that routine, it always ended with me being the last one to reach out. Like basically I would reach out and get no response. And so kind of this push and pull game. And so I kind of realized, bro, like it takes two people to play a game, bro. And I low-key was playing the game without knowing that I was playing the game. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm winning whole time. She got me on the rope. So it's like, dang, hold on, how I get up out this corner? I got to bob and weave and stuff, you feel me? So I'm not used to it. So I ain't realized until later down the line. And, again, when I stopped forcing it and I stopped reaching out, even when she would text me and like, oh, I miss you, da-da-da-da, I wouldn't text back. Even when she, oh, come home, this, and that. Like, I'm like, fool, like, I don't got the energy, bro. I don't. And, I think it's still a constant reminder, like daily that, like, bro, what's for you will not be so difficult to get. Now, it works in both hands. Like sometimes great things will take a little bit of effort, but there's a difference between effort put into something worth it and effort put in that is just going out the window. And in her case, or in our case, it was going out the window. So I mean, that was, I guess, my pivotal moment to when I realized, like, hey, like, I gotta stop forcing things, because the more I force it, the more trouble my life is gonna get. But I mean, it can translate throughout your entire. It's gonna translate. It's gonna keep showing up throughout your whole life. Like, it's gonna show up in school. It's gonna show up in, business meetings. It's gonna show up with just anything worth pursuing. It's gonna show up. And I always believe, again, y'all know I'm a very religious man, so I always believe that, it says in both scriptures that, what's for you won't pass you by, no matter how, many people are trying to stop you from this goal, no matter how much you're trying to stop your own self from this goal. Like, what's for you will not pass you by. And so I'm a firm believer in that, I guess, that mindset. So I never once, like, doubted my intuition, if that makes sense. And I did always trust, like, okay, when my body tell me and I'm forcing something, then that means I should probably chill out. So I guess for y'all, what I'm trying to say this is, like, you will, if you feel like you forcing something in your life right now, bro, like, it's probably a good idea to stop, because you're eventually just gonna dig yourself a deeper hole that you're gonna sink into. And it's not gonna help you with progression. It's not gonna help you just overall, and it's not gonna help you, really get the things worth achieving, or worth that's meant for you. Like, imagine spending your whole time focused on something that you were never destined to get, and then the thing that's really waiting for you, that's 10,000 times better, is just sitting there waiting for you, but you so locked in on the thing that's not for you, or the person that's not for you, and you just missing out on opportunities. So it kind of goes hand in hand with blocking blessings, bro. The more you, I guess, force stuff, is the easier it is for you to block things that you never know you had coming for you. So I mean, again, it's a short little video. I'm gonna keep it at that. Hopefully y'all like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, DFG4L, and yeah, we out.
DFG4L, bitch.